So the difference between LTL and truckload is really how the customer pays for the movement of the freight. LTL, traditionally you pay for either the weight or the amount of space on the trailer that your product takes, where full truckload you're buying the entire trailer for the duration of the trip. One of the things that I think I see in the industry is I don't think there is any clear, hard delineation between what is LTL and what is truckload. And because of that, I think a lot of customers have a tendency to just say under a certain weight is LTL or under a certain size is LTL. What they miss is that oftentimes, especially if freight is going the same direction, we can do multi-stops in a truckload environment. So we can do freight consolidation. The benefits to that is that you're not handling the freight as often, and the transit time can generally be a little bit quicker than what LTL can do. Unfortunately, I think a lot of our truckload peers have caused this kind of disruption in the industry. A lot of truckload providers just simply don't want to deal with multi-stops, and that's something at Rands that we enjoy doing and we like to do. So really don't think there's as much of a distinction between LTL and truckload as maybe our industry would like there to be, or pretend that there is. A lot of times customers shipping large volumes of LTL really could ship truckload just with multi-stop truckload environment. So it really obviously comes down to the pricing. I would suggest the customer should look at this if they're sending multiple loads to the same region every single week. If you're sending 3 packages a week to Chicago, LTL probably makes the most sense. If you're sending 3 pieces of furniture a week to Chicago, or you're sending 6 skids to Chicago but 3 different customers, that's where I think truckload might have some advantages. Yes, on a per pallet basis, LTL might be cheaper, but what you're going to run into is you're probably going to end up in doing one of 2 things. You're either going to load multiple trucks to get the load delivered. It's a disruption to your loading crew and your staff, or you're going to have increased risk of claims, because if you load those all in one truck, they're going to go through at least 1, maybe 2 freight consolidation centers, and every time product is touched, there's an increased risk that the product's going to be damaged. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, you're shipping 6 skids to Chicago to 3 different customers. You load that on our truck, you load it on one truck, we deliver all the product to 3 different stops. That product is only touched once by you and then once again by the customer on the receiving end. Really does reduce the chance of claims. Also speeds up the chance of getting loads delivered early, because there isn't that additional cross stock.